Did this guy, I'm going to keep his name nameless for a minute, get committed to Duke as a sophomore going into his junior year. So he's a 2026 and he's already committed. I'm the college soccer guy and I help him play college soccer, and this is one of my former students. So story time here goes like this. He reaches out to us going into his sophomore year and says, look, I know how competitive college soccer is. I really want to play at this school. It's my top school. What do I need to do that? So step one was he had video, but we had to fix it. So we fixed it. Step two, he was already going to ID camps. He had been to their camp, as a matter of fact, before. But just because you go to their camp and they, can't really talk to him because of the age and everything, doesn't necessarily mean you just get to go to that school, even if you're playing at a high-level club, which he was playing at the MLS Next level at a very high level. But that's still, look, this is one of the best schools in the country. You don't just get to go there because you want to. So what we did with this student is, first of all, we emailed the top academic D3 schools in a real way, because all the coaches know each other. So if one school likes you, another one will like you, and then the D1s will start to hear about you. And more importantly, when the D1s could call him, which would be around June 15th of his sophomore year, and they say, how's the recruiting process going? He could go, well, I've already spoken to so many schools, and D3 schools really want me, and that's because they can talk to me. And in his case, he actually had many schools breaking the rules to talk to him. And I'm not going to go into that, but that was happening. Then, of course, this is the real secret, we were updating his top school over and over again. So every month we'd give them a video. Now we would say, I know you can't talk to us, but here's video. And I actually just had another meeting with a coach at a top academic school at the D1 level. And he was saying, look, if you are sending me video from 8th grade once a month with your video and you're a top level youth player, I will know who you are, and there's a much better chance that you'll at least get an answer from me. So this is why I want to work with 8th graders and 9th graders, because we can be so much more powerful. We can have so much more impact, assuming you're a high-level player of that age. So during this process, this student was unsure where they stood in the process with this school and some other schools. So what was helpful was they had a lot of interest from D3s, which they could have, but then also we were leading up to June 15th. We were kind of waiting for this day to come. And when it finally did come, there was a lot of communication with many schools going back and forth, eventually to the point where his top school literally said, we'd like to commit you. And it was his favorite school. It's the one he always wanted to go to. So he verbally committed. And the reason it was so important that he would do this so young is because he wanted to play at the next level one day. So that's important to commit early if you really want to play at the next level, because now you can focus primarily on getting better at soccer and even the pro soccer bit, but you can focus on going to your college of choice. And when you commit this early, there's often more scholarship at play, which is fantastic. Theoretically, you could start going to pro tryouts, but not actually, if they actually offered you, you would say no because you're committed to college. But now the pro coaches start to know who you are because you're young and you've committed to such a great school. So if you want to play at the highest level, getting committed early is really helpful. And the bottom line is he had a lot of interest from many schools starting in 8th, 9th, and in 10th grade. So that's what could lead to an offer this early on. Otherwise, that would not happen. So if you are serious about playing at the highest level and you're a good soccer player, the earlier you start, the much more chance you have. And if you come on the comments and you say, you don't need to start in 8th grade, have a good life, frankly, because I talk to coaches constantly. I just had dinner with one now, and he's explaining if you start earlier and you're a good soccer player, you have so much more opportunity. So if you want more help, give me a call. Links in the bio. Talk soon.